From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Number 4 makes his big league debut right after this. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Here's the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hernandez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now and set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to right center. Markakis giving chase. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Nothing for the Phillies to start. Atlanta coming up. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. A tough sinker on the inside corner. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Kingery's there. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Arrieta's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 23, Aaron Altair.
Ready now, Aaron Altair. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Donaldson.
First offering on its way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. And the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Albies stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Bats left. Throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Acuna waits on deck. To short, hit hard. There's Segura. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting 6th, left fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was among the many who failed to report a base hit in the loss yesterday. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. To third. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Acuna has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. liner toward right center. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And from deep in the hole, a jump throw to second. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
The pitcher number 42, Jake Arrieta.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two-2. Here it is. Count remains 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3. Phillies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
1-0.
strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Sean Newcomb. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Inciarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes. Take the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
2-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it one away.
First baseman number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Reese Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Rip toward the gap in right. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One and one to Aaron Altair. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Hoberson on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Nick Markakis, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Missed with a slider.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And the pitch on 2-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez gloves it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way.
That's a strike.
Breaking ball in for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now back, number 4.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One strike.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The pitcher, number 42, Jake Arrieta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Arrieta, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Flowers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right over the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Popped high in the air. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Sean Newcomb. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Softly hit out towards short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, the left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hit in the air to shallow center. McCutchen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 misses down below the knees.
This has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's a high pop-up. Arrieta is there, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1 through 5. All even at 2-2. Gene Segura standing in. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. The pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Cesar Hernandez.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And he takes strike 2.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he grounds one briskly to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box now, number 13. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Donaldson over at second. Albies at first, one gone. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Line towards center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Now then, captain, Tyler Flowers.
Sliding into the box, Tyler Flowers. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Stepping in now, Sean Newcomb, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Rounded down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate two. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Arrieta sets. 2-1 on its way. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Braves on top 6-2. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Center fielder.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Looking up Acuna. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Yeah, and after the second home run, you could just sense that he's spent. Poor body language, he's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. They'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Aroldis Vizcaíno will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Aroldis Vizcaíno. Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Aaron Altair.
In now, Aaron Altair, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hit hard up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Standing in, Scott Kingery. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Culberson takes it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The pitcher, number 1.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta. Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 6-4. Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Nick Markakis.
First delivery to him on the way. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Pingree is there. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. And, oh no, it's off his glove. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Altair moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 7-4. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59, Darren O'Day.
Nick Williams is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 out. As our line score to this point, you see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders in for a strike. This is flared out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Luis Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Luis Garcia.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Johan Camargo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Rhys Hoskins will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Is in there. Kimbrell, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle to his left. Culberson on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hey.
2-1 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sean Newcomb earns his first win of the season. Jake Arrieta permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error.